I have been reading a book or a magazine called The Atlantic, and an article called Why Are We So Angry? It's written by Charles Duhigg, and the research in this article is done by James Averill, talking about anger and the feeling of anger and people expressing it. A lot of American society seem to be trying to stifle that because they think a lot of times it causes violence or negativity or causes situations to escalate. But the research that James Averill did shows that it actually usually creates something stronger in those relationships. It makes us feel better. The people that express that are generally happier. And people also see people who can express that effectively and operate in anger as a powerful leader or as a better leader or more trusted. I want to use this video today to express my anger because I have felt a long time that I'm not able to express my anger. I'm not able to express my emotions like other people are able to, or I don't have the same rules or the same rights or the same freedoms as other people do. I need to say this to you guys, to this camera, because the people that I want to say it to are not capable of having that conversation, having that face-to-face without becoming violent, without being hurt about it and talking about it and conducting that situation in a non-violent way or in a healthy way, other than using your words, other than using violent methods or harmful methods. So the people either do not have the balls to let me say it to their face, or they would become so volatile because their mentality is, oh, my anger is more than yours, and if you're saying that to me, I'm going to hurt you because I feel hurt. They don't know how to have those conversations. So this is why I'm doing it this way, because I'm going to express it and I'm going to get it out so that I can feel better and so that I can experiment with some of the stuff that I need to get off my chest, because I never get to get angry. I never get to get mad at people. I never get to express that. I hide it all the time because I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of people seeing my anger, because even at face value, when I bend over backwards to help people and to be nice to people, they still accuse me. They still find something that they don't like. They still shove me away. They still do not come around me. As pleasant as I can be, as nice as I can be, I am almost too polite and too considerate to a fault, and people still find fault with me. If I actually said what I felt, if I actually said how you hurt me, you would be afraid of me. I hold it in, and I don't let go, and I let it sit there for a long time, and let people do it over and over and over again, although they know that they shouldn't be treating someone like that. To the people that don't know, I think you're a good person and you just don't know. But there's people that know better than that. But they're being allowed, so they continue to do that. They know this person doesn't like that. They know this person doesn't care for that. I'm a thoughtful person, and it insults me when other people aren't thoughtful. I want people to stop watching me and infringing on my life like they have a right to, that did not ask me to have that view into my life. I am not an invalid. I am not disabled. I am not a lower capable thinking person. I am healthy. I am healthy minded. I am doing the best I can. I am growing. I am always pointed in a learning, growing direction. There is no reason for you to act like I have less rights or less capability to choose my own life or my decisions. I am almost 30 years old. I am not a child. I can choose partners. I can choose how I want to entertain myself, and they do not have to align with what you like or love. Why does something different than what you think scare you guys so bad or bother you so bad? You don't have to be me, and I sure as hell don't want to be you. I don't want to be anybody else. So why are you making me feel bad for being me? I deserve better love. I deserve more loyalty. And I'm not saying that I always have been loyal or the most good at following through. But when I realize that, I do something about it. I do something about it. I don't want to stay that way. I don't want to stay hurting people. I don't want to stay saying the most hurting, biteful thing because that's the war game. I don't want to get good at that. I don't want to get good at being that pretty person who has to deceive somebody in order to keep them in a relationship with them, not minding what's best for them, but just as long as they're in your clutches near you. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to learn how to be like that. I don't want to learn how to lie well. I don't want to learn how to step on people and climb over people in order to get where I need to be. Half of the world, half of society is like that now. And if that's the way it is, if that's how to be successful, I will never be successful in the eyes of this society. And I'll take my failure badge proudly. I am not going to be like that. If I have to do it the hard way around, when I get there, I'll at least have my conscience intact whenever I get there. I'm not going to be like that. If you think that's weak, if you want to put me down because I refuse to be that way, that's your problem. You're not hurting me. And I'm going to get past you. But I'm not apologizing for it anymore. And you might as well, you can do that till you're blue in the face, but I'm not going to change my course or my choice. I'm pissed off that the people that I decide to care about never give it back. They're a complete sham of love. They tell me the most beautiful, pretty lies and don't follow through on them. They're not counting on the fact that I'm being honest. They're not counting on the fact that I mean it, or they just don't care because they don't mind playing with people. And they never give it back. And they ruin stuff that can't be fixed, that they're certainly not going to help me get something else. Their lives are so chaotic and so dramified, and they want to whine and complain to everybody about it and make excuses about why they want to come into my life and bring their crap. And, oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, this is just how my life is. You're making it that way because you want it that way. You don't deal with your issues. You don't deal with the stuff you see. You just pretend everything is okay and try to bring that into my life, and you screwed my shit up. And you don't know why I'm mad at you? I care about you, and I cannot stop thinking about you. I see you everywhere. You're in my home. You're the places that I love to go the most. Think about you non-stop, everywhere. And you don't understand why you're tormenting me? I can't get away from you. You almost ruined the only safe place I've ever had in a long time. You told me you wanted to learn to be more intimate, then came into my pure, safe, intimate place and ruined it. Everybody thinks they're entitled to my mind and my thought processes, how I feel, my scars. No, you're not. No one is. Why do you guys think, because I am mild-mannered and quiet and kind, that you are entitled to know shit about me? That it's okay to make up whatever you want? Y'all better be glad I'm not a loud and obnoxious person. And I'm not, but I do right, and I'm on the course of leaving that by getting that out written. And I'm not worried that anybody else knows the truth except me and you. But your shit and your blackness is going to be out there for the world to see. Not because I want revenge, because I need to get it out. I need to get it off of my chest. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not the one that looks bad in those stories. And this is going on Facebook. It's okay for me to be upset. It's okay for me to be mad. You're not perfect, neither am I, but I don't have to hold it in anymore. I'm not sure if this is going to be the only one. We'll see. Good things are ahead of me. Health and healing is ahead of me because I'm actually making the effort to do that. Anybody that wants to come with me, fine. If you're too scared, I'm not really worried about it.